Produced by Victoire. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Styling the Podcast. And on this week's episode, we're going deep because we're going to be talking about a potential sell of WWE to Saudi Arabia. I'm one of your co-stars, the Master Emir, along with my co-stars. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start first with my tag team partner at the bottom of the screen. He is, well, look at him there. He's such a handsome guy. Former WWE, former AEW superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the stylist, Rico Costantino.
Oh, where'd they go?
Yeah, they took a hike. It looks
Well,
like.
I tell the folks, my sideburns had split ends, and I tried every treatment at the salon, and I had to cut them off to start over.
Well, there's nothing like starting over. They'll grow back a lot thicker, I'll tell you that. Joining us at the top of the screen, Rico, thank you for that. At the top of our screen, our other co-star, ladies and gentlemen, this is Pastor Andy.
How's everybody? Good to see you today.
Good to see you, Pastor. And at the bottom of our screen, all the way live and in living color from Canada, ladies and gentlemen. You know him, well, you know he's a Canadian, but he is the bodacious suave, Matthew Jacobs.
Thanks for having me. Pastor Andy, nice to see you. Amir, we talk every day. Yeah. Rico, nice to meet you
Sir.
for the first time. Rico,
Nice
just
to
want
meet
say
you.
something. Big fan. Just want to say, Rico, you look so good to me. Okay, Rico.
Thank you, bodacious.
Darn, I think there's going to be a new tag team right here between the
Oh.
bodacious suave and the stylist.
When I was 40, I was Rico Suave, just like Suave there.
Yep.
But now that I'm 64, I'm Rico Swerve.
Well, I tell you what, Rico, what cannot swerve anymore? And I think you know what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Tell the fans, Rico.
No swerving. No swerving. Hit that subscribe button right now. Bap. Hit it. Don't swerve. Hit the like and share this with your friends because we are going to go into some deep subjects today that you want to hear about, and you'll only hear on Styling.
That's right. And also join and become a member if you want to see some more exclusives there because we go deeper in those. But we have a few time constraints today, gentlemen, so we'll dive right in. So Matthew and I were talking the other day, the Bodacious Suave. WWE are going to be Royal Rumble, Saudi Arabia. WrestleMania next year, Saudi Arabia. We know there's this partnership there. And Matthew brought up a valid point to me. He said, do you think WWE TKO will sell WWE to the Saudis? So I want to pose this question first because the two of you, Pastor Andy, Rico, you haven't heard this yet. What do you think about that?
Pastor, you first.
Well, hey, the old thing in this world today is follow the money, and it's just unfortunate that my good friend Ted DiBiase said it a long time ago. Everybody's got a price.
Very, very well said, Pastor. Rico, what do you say? Because you were there. You were there with Vince, man. I mean, obviously he's not there anymore, sadly, but what do you think? Could this happen? Could this really?
Well, I think with the change in management and them running to TKO, I believe it's a real possibility because this was Vince's love. This was Vince's child amongst his natural born children. He envisioned this way before when his father was there, and he took it and look what he made of it. It was his life, and he's not there now to make decisions. And, with the contracts now weren't what the contracts were back then. Everything's money based.
Yeah.
Everybody, all the wrestlers and stuff like that, they want raises. I know I wanted a raise. That's why I left, because I wouldn't get one. But, you have to have the means to get to the end, and if the Saudis are willing to pay, my gosh, like they don't have money.
Right. Yeah. I mean, let's talk about this right now because Matthew, Now, WrestleMania has been to Canada. Pastor and I were talking off camera. The logical place would have been England. If they were going to take it anywhere, it would have been England, the UK, right? So when you see, Matthew, WWE taking the biggest show to Saudi Arabia, you as a fan, not of WWE now, we were talking the other day, 1995 WWF was better than 2025 WWE. But like, what does that make you feel like as a fan? If you were a fan of the product now, how would that make you feel? Them taking it overseas to Saudi?
Mm, I'm asking a lot of questions, right? Just based on their formula and them going there repetitively.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's raising eyebrows to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like one of the richest countries out there, so that's why I'm kind of, what's going on? But I mean, it's all about expansion. So if they go there, it's not a big deal. Like, okay, yeah, you're trying to grow your product, but I'm just seeing too much stuff that it's kind of making me ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we can go deeper into this
Restate your
conversation, but
question,
if it
Matthew.
does sell,
What was that?
Restate your question, Matthew, so
Well-
we catch up. What's the question
Regarding?
you're forming with WWE going to Saudi?
Well-
What's your question as a fan?
why?
Okay,
That's what I really want to know. I want to know why. So
Okay.
I'm gonna start with
Well-
that. I know they're gonna give me a working answer, right? I'm expecting them to tell me, "Oh, we're looking to grow the product and this and expand and bring whatever." But no, that your answer is not going to work for me if it's that, because to me there's something else going on.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of partnership, the amount of times they're going there, it's sketchy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not shaking Canada's hand or Germany's hand or UK's hand.
Right.
Like, they're legit doing a lot of stuff with the South, right?
Well,
So then I'm just curious, like, well, Vince, I don't think we've done this
well, Matthew, Pastor,
because Rico said,
go ahead.
go ahead, Matthew.
no, go ahead.
Rico said.
No,
Well, what I'm
No, go
worried
ahead.
about, England is a great choice. I've been to England several times, and with my latter character, the Adrian Street homage, I was received very well,
Mhm.
extremely well. The product was received extremely well in England. I'm talking rafters filled, and the audience was electrifying.
Mhm.
And that would be to me a smart move. Not that England purchases WWE, but why wouldn't you go back places that you had success?
Mhm.
So I'm lending credibility to Matthew's question. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you go to Saudi Arabia? And then on the backlash of that, are you going to have your product moved to Saudi Arabia? Or what is Saudi Arabia's part in all this? Are they going to start writing storylines?
Well, they may be able to write them better. That's for sure.
Well,
But
better than what we got now. Maybe they could,
yeah.
but don't forget that's a different country with a set of rules, different entertainment,
Right.
and they're very strict. Women still wear burqas.
Yeah.
It's now if they're businessmen, my gosh, like I said, I'm hearing about this the first time.
Yeah.
So my mind, my ADD is running rampant
Yeah.
around this problem.
Yeah.
Problems are always a circle.
Yeah.
And me, I keep going around the circle, circle, circle until I break through.
Yeah.
And right now I have not broken through what you've just told me. And
Well,
wow.
one thing that I think people forget, Pastor, I'll bring you in on this section here. One thing people think is they think that Triple H, my uncle, they think he's running the show. They think that WWE is still being ran by Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, and all that. What you have to understand, people, it's run by Hollywood now. Hollywood. TKO is Hollywood. They're run by a talent agency called William Morris Endeavor, who formed their formation actually was a hostile takeover. There were two talent agencies. One was called Endeavor, one was called William Morris. Well, it was a hostile takeover of Endeavor people. The younger company came in and took over the elder, William Morris. Okay? These are the people that are running the WWE now. It is not my Uncle Paul. Pastor, so let's talk about Hollywood for a little bit here because Hollywood is laden with unscrupulous activity. It's laden with dare I say prostitution of products. Rico, you know about this. You know how Hollywood works. So
Yep.
again, Pastor, like you said earlier, everybody's got a price. So I'm going to pose it to you one time, Pastor. Do you think that the WWE, that TKO will sell WWE to the highest bidder? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think anything's possible in this world if money talks. I mean I mean it's total speculation, but I mean again, if the powers that be, and you're right, it's not the talent on the roster, it's the people that own the company. If they decide, hey, we can make a bigger profit so with different ownership, then I'm sure that they probably could.
Yep. I think it's
I got something
okay.
just hit my mind around that circle problem. Triple H is getting older.
Yep.
People are getting older. They're looking towards their future,
Mhm.
solidifying their future. They want to set up themselves to be what's the word, pastor? Not wanting
Well, they want to be secure.
secure,
Secure,
Yeah,
financially free.
free.
Yeah.
Now I just thought of that just now. It might be true, might be not, but uh, wrestling does take a toll on people's body, people's
does.
mind, and everything. Maybe they're moving towards a younger Saudi uh, conglomerate to where they can secure their future, where they don't have to worry about it anymore.
Well, I think one of the things we can look at it as is, forever, the wrestling, wrestling has been called the business. So for all the boys, all the insiders, we've always called it the business, but now it's actually becoming a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where the differential is it's no longer a mom and pop territory system. It's no longer even events. This is mine. I own, and stuff like that. So you have boards of directors, and you have this and that, and that changes everything. So any industry, I don't care what it is, once it changes from what it started out to be, it's never the same again, ever.
It evolves.
Yeah.
Everything evolves.
And so that's just kind of probably where things are at, with this. And so again, anything's possible.
Matthew, what's Matthew think?
Yeah. Well, I try to think of all kinds of things, but one thing that's bothering me is that Triple H, I eat, sleep, breathe this business and blah, 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 blah. And why are you selling it? If it's your love and your passion and you're this, you're not even like a writer for like 10 years yet, and you're already throwing in the towel. Vince is 80 years old and, created this huge thing. So you're a sellout. I mean, I can go off here, but it's what Triple H I'm going to say it is if he sells it. You're a sellout and you're looking for money. And then what are you going to do with your life after? Really sit on a boat in Greece? I don't think so.
Well, there are a lot of sellouts in the business, to your point, Matthew, there. And I hate to bring him up, but Cody Rhodes, a few years back, gentlemen, Rico, Pastor Andy, and then we'll close this segment out. He was all for AEW. Oh, yeah, I'm Mr. AEW. I'm Mr. EVP. WWE's the big evil machine. Where the heck is he now? He's right back in the WWE fold. He left him high and dry.
And why?
Money. Yeah, he sold out to the almighty dollar. So something to be careful.
Everybody's got a price.
Everybody does have a price. Teddy Biashi should be running this thing, not anybody else. But I will say in closing, though, I don't know what the fan base is in Saudi. I don't know how they could have a fan base. I will ask my cousin out there. He's a very influential man out there, very, very wealthy man, very powerful man. So I'll try and get the inside scoop when they do go out there and find out what the heck the deal is. But Rico?
Okay, I'll talk to you off camera because I'm that person.
Yes, I will talk to you about that off camera, Rico. But Matthew?
Before you close, I just have a hypothesis here.
Mhm.
Fans, if you're listening, this is just me, and whatever, we all have opinions, but is it possible Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble since they're in Saudi Arabia and that's his, culture, and then wins the belt at WrestleMania?
You said Sami Zayn wins
Sami
the Royal
Zayn.
Rumble? Well, that would be a
I mean, I don't know.
That would be
if Sami Zayn wins, yeah, the writing's on the wall.
Yeah, because let's face it, Sami Zayn is not Steve Austin. He's not Triple H. He's not Hulk Hogan. He's not Macho Man. He's nowhere even near.
Nowhere Stone Cold or Undertaker.
Good grief.
Yes. So on that note, gentlemen, we'll close it because we know Pastor has to go. He's got an engagement. But Rico and the Bodacious Suave will be back with you for a couple more episodes, one of our members section only. But thank you for joining us. God bless each and every one of you. I'm the Master Amir. Rico, your closing statement.
Hey, what your mind can conceive, your heart can achieve.
Yes.
Always.
Amen.
Through God.
Amen. Through God. This has been Pastor Andy, the Bodacious Swab, Matthew Jacobs. We'll see you on the next one right here on Stylin'. God bless.
Fans, the time has come for you to flex your appreciation in style. The Masters of Wrestling delivers the most truthful pro wrestling content week in, week out. And now we want you to show your support wherever you go. Power and Glory, the podcast t-shirts. Order yours now. Stylin', the podcast t-shirts. Order yours now. To order your t-shirt and for shipping information, use the email address in the description of this video. The Masters of Wrestling. Order your t-shirts now.